Yeah, so should of course be self-evident to all of you why there won't be a great amount of talk about the change of rules concerning. I think it's sad that a person can't go. I feel like I need a mental health respite and sucker, and then go and admit themselves to the ward, Canberra Hospital, without copying a great wad of discriminatory notes just because company was required and passive company and a place to unwind. Now that choice has been taken from people, and the reason why is spite for the pharmacists and any doctors invested in. You may know them if they have the pens and sticky notepads with the same brand as certain drugs. They may well be invested in shares of the distribution of medicines, so certain medicines, so they are inclined to want to distribute those medicines. Now, back early, before the turn of the last decade, if you were to self-admit yourself to the psych ward, you could do so, and you could then choose when you wanted to leave, when you felt better. But the way they've done it now is, you can't choose to go in. So that actually, right then and there, admits to proof of Privacy Act violating surveillance, commensurate to the decision by police to make an arrest, to take and dump a person at the psych ward, and they are not permitted to leave until a panel of doctors decide that they're good to go. And that is tremendously different. So who's the one? It's the underdog that now the ward itself has frightened off and excluded. And I think that's very unhippocratic. They're gonna. I hope to Gaia that they have friends to call on. That they can find Ghostbusters. Because it's a shame. It should be discussed and debated. What they want to try and say is, well, the hospital don't want the liability of permitting someone to leave by their own decision if they then go off and their life is fucked up and complicated. How much worse though if you abduct in collusion with police. You abduct against consent. You medicate against consent and without discussion of side effects. And the side effects could produce more behavioral examples that you class as indicative of insanity, but you'll dismiss, of course, praise your Lord. You'll dismiss that the medicine and all of the involuntary mistreatment couldn't possibly have couldn't have Stanford prison experiment caused the distress by which you wind up deciding to hold someone for much longer than they would like. To me, that's it's predatorial. So yeah, my friends, please be aware that, you know, the aesthetic and the better coloured carpet and the coffee machine, and they've spiced up the aesthetic, but it comes at a political cost. No more admitting yourself just because you just want respite for a day or two. You're not allowed. I really think that's an insult, but that's how it is now. So yeah. Check Calvary's policy concerning the question, if I self-admit, can I self-exit? And find out their terms. Any of you who wish to seek respite temporarily, find out what their policy is. Thank you.